Doug MPA back with another video. So we're going to talk about another famous guy in child support. You guys know that Al Pacino had a child with his girlfriend Noor Al-Fala. Now he's 83 and she's 29. They just had a kid, guys. Al Pacino has agreed to pay his girlfriend Noor Al-Fala 30,000 a month in child support, another 110,000 for her to get her own place. Court documents show. Now, if you've heard my other stories about child support on this channel, Kevin Costner, other guys, most of the time I get upset about stuff like this, but this is going to have a whole different take, and I'll tell you why. We're going to read this article. I'll tell you my opinion. Before we do that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. It shows you support me and what I'm doing over here. And let's look at this article, and I'll share my opinion along the way. It says Al Pacino has agreed to pay Noor Al-Fala $30,000 a month in child support. Court documents show Pacino, 83, will also have to pay Al-Fala 29, a sum of $110,000 according to the documents. The two are set to share joint custody of their son, but Al-Fala is set to have primary physical custody. Al Pacino has agreed to pay his girlfriend Noor Al-Fala $30,000 a month in child support for the pair's 4-month-old son, as well as a slew of other payments according to new court documents obtained by Insider. The court papers filed in the Superior Court of California say a judge ruled that 83-year-old Pacino and 29-year-old Al-Fala would share joint custody of their son Roman, but that Al-Fala would have primary physical custody of the child. A representative for Pacino declined to comment on the matter to Insider on Friday. In addition to the $30,000 a month child support, the Oscar-winning actor will have to pay Al-Fala an extra $110,000, the court documents say. The lump sum is intended to be utilized by Al-Fala to assist her with relocating to a new residence for her and Roman, as well as any furniture, furnishings, moving expenses that may be necessary for same, according to the court papers. Court paper also says that for as long as the Scarface actor is alive, he will have to make a yearly deposit of $15,000 a year for a college saving account for Roman. So, guys, Al Pacino's 83 years old, man. He's got a couple good years left, and then he's in the ground pushing up daisies, dude. And do you see Al Pacino fighting this at all? No, because he knows he's not long for this world. He's lived this life. I guarantee you, it was just an alpha move for him to have a kid with a 29-year-old woman, and he just wants to make sure that this kid and her are taken care of after he's gone. He's 83 years old, man, and he's probably lived quite the life. So he's perfectly fine with this. We are not seeing any kind of contention with this at all. They may even still be together. Who knows? And they're doing this to make sure that she's set up. So more power to him. And look at this: $30,000 a month, $110,000. That's a lot less than Kevin Costner has to pay. And maybe this is easier because they never got married. But hey, Al Pacino's not fighting this. I would imagine that he's perfectly fine with this. He wants to make sure that she's taken care of and his son is taken care of when he croaks, which is going to be in the next couple of years, man. He's 83 years old, man. Come on. So I don't have a problem with this. I don't. If Al Pacino doesn't have a problem, I don't have a problem with this. More power to him. Good for setting her up and making sure that his son Roman is going to have financial support. Good for him. Let me know if you guys agree in the comments, because that's the way that I think about it. On top of that, Pacino will have to pay 100% of all healthcare costs for Roman not covered by insurance, as well as 100% of Roman's mutually agreed upon extracurricular activities and lessons, according to the court. Court papers say that the Serpico actor and Al-Fala have reached a compromise amount of child support in the interest of a peaceful resolution and consistent with the desires to maintain an amicable relationship for the best interest of their minor child. Once again, it's amicable. Al Pacino's like, okay, fine, $30,000 a month, okay. Al and Noor have successfully worked together and have mutually reached agreements regarding their child, Roman. The rep said at the time. Pacino is also a father to 22-year-old twins Olivia and Anton, whom he welcomed with his former girlfriend Beverly D'Angelo, and a 33-year-old daughter Julie, whom he shares with the acting coach Jan Tyrant. More power to him. I think this is a good thing. You know, I'm glad I got to enjoy Al Pacino's career while he was here. He has some of the most iconic roles of all time. He's 83 years old, man. He just wants to relax, have a hot 29-year-old girlfriend. Hey, more power to him. And you know, uh, uh, if you have any issue with this, let me know if you see any kind of problem with this, because I don't. You know, compare this to Kevin Costner's situation, a lot of others, and this is actually a layup, a real easy one. Amicable, non-contentious. She's not saying anything bad about him in the news. He's not saying anything bad about her. Nothing on social media. Good job. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one.